So, okay, so let's fast forward a little bit. Appreciate all that background. So, after Morehouse, what's next?
Um, I fell into real estate.
Okay.
Um,
Hold on. What are you majoring?
I majored in business administration
Okay.
with concentration in uh, business banking and finance.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So I wanted to be, what everybody else in the finance,
Hmm.
area wanted to be,
Okay.
which was, an analyst on Wall Street in
Okay.
investment banking or
Okay.
in some sort of trading program. That
Right.
didn't work out for me.
Okay.
I think I wasted a little time at Morehouse. And I was a thank you, Lottie type of graduate.
Oh, okay.
But I made it out and made
Right.
it out in 4 years.
We
So
appreciate your transparency and your honesty,
yes,
man. I love it.
yes,
I love it.
I was not at the front of the line, and I knew that.
Okay.
Although I did well in my major courses once I got my act together and spent
Right.
more time in my concentration.
Mm,
But I knew I had to do other things. So I
mm,
kept a suit in my car. I was living off campus my senior year, and I kept a suit in my car in case I had an interview.
okay.
And I was an inroads student,
Okay.
so I was hopeful that Prudential would come through with an offer. That
Mm,
didn't work out.
okay.
For whatever reason, it didn't work out. But I'm glad that it didn't because I ended up in applying for a position at what was then LaSalle Partners, and so it was a
Okay.
pre JLW,
Mm,
pre that merger and all
uh-huh.
of the growth and that firm has had since those days.
Mm,
And I had a great time as an analyst in their program. I didn't accept the offer when it was offered. After Morehouse, I started at MetLife in a program
okay.
in their development program, one of their management development programs,
Mm,
and they were a
yeah. Huge.
huge lender. I thought that I would get real estate experience,
Okay.
and it was made clear to me, 93 when I graduated was not the best year to come out saying you want to
Ah,
work in real estate.
that is.
And,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
so
Timing is important when these,
timing is very
especially in real
important.
estate.
And at the time when they interviewed, yeah, you could do that. Matter of fact, the two people that they sent down were real estate people.
Okay.
One of the two, I think, is a leader, maybe one or two out in their real estate area right now, real estate
Wow.
investments. And it was great to meet them, and it was wonderful to have this opportunity to walk into MetLife. And I
Hmm.
was the first HBCU graduate that they'd accepted into the program, and they made
Wow.
sure that I knew that because I
Yeah.
was not thinking about being the first.
Right.
And it offered me the opportunity to come back to the New York area.
True.
Um, Although I wanted to stay in Atlanta because my girlfriend was there,
Oh, okay.
and we're
Okay.
married now. But
Oh, awesome.
New York was fine,
Hmm.
and it was a wonderful experience. But then when I started, they told me that they wouldn't. There would be very low likelihood that I would see real estate in any of my rotations because they were laying people off
Yeah.
left and right.
Yeah.
I left after my first rotation. I said I would do my first rotation. I left after 6 months,
Okay.
and I called LaSalle, and they had offered me a position in valuations in Chicago.
Okay.
I said, "Well, listen, I'm in New York. Do you have something in the New York area?" And they said, "Yes, we do. Glad you called us." And 2 weeks later, I had a job, and I moved over there, and that was February of 1994. So I
Wow.
was there for almost 3 years,
Okay.
and that was just the beginning of my real estate career. So after Morehouse, I was not thinking about another degree, although I probably should have.
Okay.
I probably should have forced myself to get an MBA at that point,
Okay.
but I did not,
Okay.
and I continued on in working in real estate.